Okay, good evening. We have our first update. 35 electoral votes for Kamala, 95 electoral votes for Donald Trump, according to the New York Times. Prediction of Trump winning by 344 electoral college votes is still intact because we are expecting New Mexico, Minnesota, Virginia, New Hampshire, New Mexico, Minnesota, Virginia, New Hampshire, and another one which should flip. Well, and the usual ones: Georgia, Arizona, Nevada, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Washington, North Carolina, Georgia, New Hampshire. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yes. And Iowa is still considered a swing state according to my model because of that poll. I mean, probably it will go to Trump, but maybe not by as much as the neighbors. And let's see, it will probably be a long night. I see that CNN is leaning Virginia and North Carolina with 2% of votes counted. What the hell is that? I mean, are they already trying to rig the election this early? Why don't they just leave it blank? Or, well, maybe they are doing the same thing that I do, that I am calling for Trump. I mean, I'm not calling, I'm just expecting. That's why I have them in different colors. Well, they also have them in different colors too. But then why do they have the all of the other ones in gray? At least I have the same projection I have been publicizing since yesterday, except for the second district of Nebraska, which will probably go for Kamala. So let's wait. There's not too much more to say. Everything is absolutely expected. And it sounds like it will be a very long night because having CNN flip North Carolina and Virginia to red is going to take them a hell lot of a time. And of course, calling New Mexico for Trump or calling Minnesota for Trump or calling New Hampshire for Trump or calling Virginia for Trump, which were not supposed to be swing states, is going to be very problematic. I just heard from a Venezuelan friend of mine who lives in Miami, but he is hardcore Democrat and he completely disagrees with everything I have been posting. Well, I mean, it's okay to disagree with my ideas. I mean, if he wants to vote for Kamala or he wants to support Kamala voters, that's totally fine. That's his right. But he should not dismiss the numbers because probably the numbers will be much more in Trump favor, and he's still convinced that Kamala will win. And it's strange because he was an eager supporter of Edmundo González Urrutia victory in Venezuela. So in Venezuelan elections, he acted as opposition, but in the United States election, he acts like the regime. In Venezuela, he went for capitalism, and in the United States, he's going for communism. So I guess that's being center middle of the road. But I've read somewhere that you can't be in the middle. You must be on one side or the other. Because if you are just in the middle, you're really not anywhere. It's like on the earth, you have the equator. And I went to Quito in Ecuador once, and I put my left foot on the northern hemisphere and my right foot on the southern hemisphere, and I just moved a little bit in either direction, and I was already north or south. Thus, the middle doesn't exist. Well, I will catch up with you later as soon as more states, a sizable number of states are called, and specifically what will happen with the swing states. No, I'm not leaving yet. There's another thing I would like to show you. Once I learn how to use this, I want to see another tab. Oh, gosh. I screwed something up. What I'm trying to do is to share this. Is still exactly the same thing. These are my projections with my 12 swing states, and still, if Kamala takes them all, Donald Trump will lose with only 213 votes, and if Trump wins, he will win with 344 votes, and the median expected should be around 279 votes. And there are lots of scenarios where we get 269 votes each. That should not be left off the table yet. And I had a probability. Yeah. I still hold 32% probability Kamala wins, 2% probability of a tie, and 66% of probability of Trump winning. Well, let's see. I've been doing these forecasts over a month. I've been updating them daily. You can watch my recorded videos in Spanish if you like. If you subscribe, it would be great. I will be trying to do more lives in English and continue posting regular pre recorded videos in Spanish. See you later. And make America great again. Make Cuba great again. Make Bolivia great again. Make Nicaragua great again. Make Colombia great again. Make Venezuela great again. And make Brazil great again. There are lots of countries that Donald Trump has to go into because the Americas must be considered as domestic policy because we are the Western Hemisphere against the dictatorships of the Eastern Hemisphere. As you know, there was the BRICS conference, and Brazil kicked out Venezuela's pretensions of going there, which is good because we are with a Russian, Iranian, Chinese invasion, which we need Donald Trump and Eric Prince and Elon Musk to help us get them out of our hemisphere. Remember Monroe Doctrine by the president in 1823, 201 years ago. America for the Americans.